this.
I wouldn't mind a drink about now.
Wait. Oh, shit. Okay, so we obviously have to get out of here. Hopefully we don't have to go all the way back. That'd be really annoying. Do we... Oh, yes! Return to the surface. Don't mind if I do.
Right, Geralt. Looks like it's all over.
Thanks for your help, Zoltan.
Say nothing of it. Enough yapping. Time for some vodka.
First, I want to see if my fuck date's still waiting.
Just don't strain yourself. It takes energy to drink with us too, you know. Eva. Eh? So, no snaps?
Nope.
Okay, so we have to find Philippa again. Shit, I've totally forgotten where her house was. Oh, I wish the map wasn't so stupid. Like, look at this. This makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I don't know, is it this way? The arrow is pointing this way, so I'm assuming it's this way.
So,
okay, so it tells me to go that way.
I'm on my way to the recruiting station.
I don't know.
What's to consider?
Did that just hurt me? I don't know. Anyway.
Elves, they talk a lot.
Like, do I have to go up here, or... Right now, whoa!
Only
Okay, so
Philippa
just change.
Eilhart may enter.
So it tells me to go that way, but I can't actually get in. Shit. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if there was anything in that thing, but apparently they didn't want to let me. Get this stuff first. Okay, where am I going? Like, seriously. Okay, so I think it's the same way that I was at before, but oh well. I want to see if I can find a craftsman or a shop or something that I can actually buy some weapons from, because I feel that I need to buy some weapons, or you know, get some weapons. And there's this guy right here. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so I think we'll grab that one. Yep. Okay, so erudite, robust blue sword. Yep, there we go. So that gives me a little bit of an increase in damage. That's not too bad, because as of right now we can't really get like incredibly powerful swords or anything like that. I don't have a mod for it either, so I think there might be one, but not 100% sure. I think this is it here. Like I can never tell. Well, I can never tell because the. Yep, apparently it is. Okay, I can never tell because the map is just so stupid. It really is. Excuse me. What? What are you doing, Phil? Okay. What is going on here?
What is it, Witcher?
Who is that girl?
Cynthia, a leashed sorceress.
A charming expression. Do you also use muzzles?
Leash means a connection between a sorceress and her assistant. An unfortunate term, I admit, but it explains how things are. Cynthia can tap my power, use my spells. She's a conduit. And she's learning along the way. It's convenient, and except for the name, not derisive at all. But you're not here to talk about Cynthia.
No, I'm not. Okay, I have questions about the curse.
At the council, you mentioned artifacts were needed to undo the curse.
But I can't look for them now.
I can do that.
Why?
I have my reasons. Tell me something.
Not all the ghosts were aggressive. Did you notice?
Did you notice? Not all the ghosts were aggressive.
Yes. Most just disappeared when they touched the aura of a living person.
I think the curse corrupts the ghosts of the fallen and turns them into draugrs.
Is that the Witcher's professional name for wraiths?
Draugrs are demons of war. They arise at sites of exceptionally vicious, bloody battles. Their bloodlust and hatred in condensed form.
Can you kill them by conventional means?
A silver sword is enough for a draugr, but as long as the curse remains active, new ones will arise. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If I could turn the tide of the battle...
For that you'll need symbols of war belonging to those who fell in battle. Hatred, death, courage, and faith. All artifacts must be magically active and connected to the fallen, or they won't lure the ghosts.
Right. I'll look around.
Finding 2 will be enough. Get the symbols of hatred and death and leave the rest to me.
I'd prefer courage and faith.
Don't fuss.
I'll see what I can do. Cecil seems to know a lot about the area.
You know anything about blood curses, or... yeah.
Know anything about blood curses?
Do you?
We're dealing with a 4th level curse, also known as the Curse of the Archmistress.
Well, well, I'm impressed.
Thing is, until now I thought it was only a myth, that such a curse couldn't be cast.
You thought wrong. There are 6 confirmed cases of this curse being inflicted.
What about confirmed cases of it being lifted?
1. Achieved by a team of sorcerers led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, hence the curse's other name. Sabrina Glevezig was on the team.
Small world.
That's not all. The curse investigated by Francesca and Sabrina was designed to end the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. They were cursed by Scarlet Rodalega, a complete madman, but very talented. An eclipse and wraiths also accompanied his curse.
So Sabrina's curse is just a knockoff Rodalega.
Exactly.
What is happening right now? I have no idea what the fuck they're on about. Wasn't there something else that you wanted me to talk about? What happened here 3 years ago? Should we do that? Or what did Francesca learn? Try that.
Can Francesca's experience help us?
Certainly. I know the symbols and the workings of the curse thanks to her.
Care to explain? I'm the one risking my neck.
You'll have to relive the battle and change its course at the right moment. I don't know exactly what will happen. Nobody does.
I'll look for those artifacts.
Okay. What happened
What
here
happened
3
here
years
3
ago?
years ago?
Henselt attacked Edern, but met his match. Nobody won that war. Sabrina Glevezig got into a conflict with the commander-in-chief of the Kedweni forces, and this led to both armies being routed. Fireballs turned the battlefield into a flaming tomb. Henselt accused Sabrina of using a forbidden weapon.
And Sabrina cursed Henselt.
I think so. I suspect the curse got out of hand because of the circumstances.
Circumstances? The stars weren't right, wrong phase of the moon. There's always an excuse for simple bungling.
She placed the curse while burning at the stake. Her hands and feet nailed to a wagon wheel. I'd say she did a good job, considering.
Yeah, true. I don't really understand in this game
I'll let you know
how, you know, they have these sections where there's so much dialogue and stuff like that, but then it's not really portrayed in a video, which I think, for me, is... I can understand that a lot better than, you know, people just talking about it. Anyway, I'm pretty sure there's something else, yeah. Magic artifact, you said I needed to find one, Immortelle.
You said we need a magical object to cure Saskia. Any ideas where I might start looking?
Magical items do not grow on trees, as you know. Luckily, this area has a long history. There's the Battle of Wraiths, the site of Sabrina Glevezig's death and suffering, the abandoned mines.
I was hoping you'd be specific.
I won't ask you to traipse around with a divining rod, but please try to be a little inventive. Ask the locals, that's always a good place to start. I dare say Alderman Burden knows every last stone in the area. Maybe you should see him.
Okay. You had, like, other things there, woman. Am I supposed to talk to you about them? Fuck it. We'll come back eventually, because it's a story mission, but still. It's really strange how, like, you started to talk to someone, and then it's like, oh, nah, don't want to do that. But yeah, I'll go through, wait. Oh, apparently we missed a few missions in Chapter 1. But yeah, like, look at all this dialogue, man. Like, there's no, like, I don't mind all the dialogue. It's just, summarize it a bit, you know? Like, jeez. I don't want to sit here for, like, an hour just reading what the fucking quest is about, you know? Like, it's not an issue, but I would like a summarized bit, you know? But apparently the game doesn't really want to do that. Wait, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, like, see, like, look at all these characters, man. Like, main characters. Look at that. It's ridiculous. Like, how do you expect me to remember every single person? Like, I can remember, like, 3 or 4, but not most of them. You know, it's good to have, it's obviously good to have a lot of characters, but I think this is a bit too much. Okay, so, wait, what? How do you expect me to get inside a mountain, CD Projekt? Like, seriously.
I had a dream. We were mining up at the...
I had a dream. Cool, sorry, bro. Don't care. It's like, talk to the townsfolk, and then it's telling me to go this way. Yeah, I can't really go through their game. Do you want me to... I don't know. It's like, now it's telling me to go to this other place. What the fuck? Make up your mind. Like, it tells me to go somewhere completely different in both map sections.
Suddenly I hear, Canary,
Okay,
you associate with sorceresses.
like, am I supposed to talk to you? I don't really care, but
Give us a
I'll
kiss.
talk to... I'll just get stuff as well, I suppose.
What's the rush?
You? Nope. Grab this stuff. Yeah.
Would you look at that, friends? Geralt of Rivia. Coincidences do happen.
Apparently,
Greetings.
yeah.
You don't know me, but I know you. I'm an employee of the Vivaldis Bank, and on business here. I'm to check up on the local mine's profitability.
Vivaldi doing all right?
Full of beans. And as per the instructions given to each of the bank's agents, I hasten to inform you that you have unlimited credit.
I could use a loan about now.
Sure thing. However, my means are limited. I can offer you the standard short-term loan for those working in high-risk professions. Will that do you?
Vivaldi knows me? Does that get me
I'm
anything?
sure Vivaldi wouldn't mind if I borrowed a bit more than that.
It's nearly all I've got on me.
Ooh,
Manage
weird.
somehow.
Greetings.
Did he just give me money? I think he did. I don't know, it's hard to tell sometimes, because
Godspeed,
I can't see how much
Witcher.
money I have while playing the game, like in the live view. I have to actually go to a pause menu or some sort of other menu, you know. I would like to see how much money I have. I've missed the days where games actually have that sort of stuff. But anyway, let's sort of loot all this. Oop. Loot all this stuff. Anything there? Nope.
Eh? That's a witcher, not...
Okay. I don't know what the fuck that one's about. Let's talk to Cecil or some shit for haunted magic.
So, no schnapps.
I don't know. But they want me to talk to the townsfolk, so I think that, yeah, there should be other... Yeah, there's one up here. Okay. How do I get... Took me a while to actually figure this out, but apparently it's over here. Nope, don't talk to him. Like, this place. What the fuck? There's two of them.
Strangers.
But
More
nobody
strangers.
cares about
It's a waste
anything I
of
say.
words.
Greetings.
Like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do right now. Like, am I supposed to go in here and talk to people, or what? Oh. That was a bit weird. No. Now it's telling me to go to the corner of the prison. What the fuck? Like, why was this not fixed? This is like a huge progression issue, because I have no fucking clue what they want from me. Like, am I supposed to go to sleep for a while and talk to people at night, or what? You know?
Don't bump your woman.
Let's trade. No,
Catch
that's
'em.
not really what I wanted to talk to you about. What about you, old man? Nope. Okay, sorry about that. I was just reading that bit of dialogue because, you know, it's not summarized at all.
Morning.
But yeah, I don't know. It says talk to the townsfolk. I am talking to the townsfolk. I am at the places where it says go here, or this is where your objective is, but it's like, nah, mate. Don't give a flying fuck about what you want. Like, the only other option is to meditate. That's the only other option right now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this, how I have to actually go to this menu and meditate all the time. I also do not like the character abilities screen or the, what is this called? Character skill tree, that's it. Damage reduction on block plus 10. Ooh. That's actually not too bad of a skill. I'll grab that. The dagger throwing, shit. I didn't even realize I had that. But I think I only got it just so I could go the other side of the skill tree. Oh, well, we'll get that other thing. Alright. Drink potions, character, meditate. Nah, we'll just meditate. But yeah, this thing is so broken. It's ridiculous. Like, it counts 1 from, I think it's from dawn, right? Yeah. I don't know. It's really broken. That's all I know. Did it work? Hello? Nope. No difference whatsoever.
Will defeat Henselt and make Vergen.
It's a waste of words.
Oh, brother!
Strangers, more
they
strangers.
Don't care either. Who the fuck am I supposed to talk to? I do not understand whatsoever. Give me a sec. Okay, so I don't know what's going on here, but like, do I need to go in the building? No. What the fuck? I don't really understand what it wants from me, because it's like, oh, go here. But then when I go there, there's nobody actually there that I can speak to. Anyway, let's just go through each one of them again. Like, go to the one that's around here. Sort of objective thing. Because it's like, oh, go talk to the townsfolk. Okay, I'll talk to them. But if you have an objective marker, at least allow me, or sort of indicate which one I'm supposed to go to, because it's kind of like, oh, go here, but then we're not actually going to actually add anything here so that you can talk to him. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, it's like, talk to the townsfolk about this, but then it's like, oh, talk to this guy, so technically it's not the townfolk, you gotta speak to specific people! CD Projekt RED? Anyway, let's talk to Cecil, shall we? Okay, talk to you. Thank you. Know anyone who took part in the battle 3 years ago?
Cecil, do you know anyone who fought in the war 3 years ago?
I did.
I did. Did you fight here at Vergen?
Mr. Beardman.
Philippa claims you know a bit about the battle.
That old kook Henselt, called king by some, thought the Redenians were bumpkins who'd ship bricks as soon as his troops crossed the river.
Why did he attack it?
According to Henselt, Upper Edern is the ancient legacy of the Kedweni crown, and must be returned to the mother country. Brazen farter.
That brazen farter had a point. If you read some history, you'll know that 300 years ago this land belonged to Kedwen.
Load of crab. 700 years ago the elves reigned here, and 1,000,000 years ago these lands were the domain of the worms. If things worked that way, every king could invade a neighboring land and claim his right to do so because an ancestor took a dump there.
No shit.
Hensel wanted to conquer Upper Edern. What then?
He rolled in, got hammered, and rolled out.
Cecil, that doesn't help me much.
It wasn't a battle. It was a slaughter. If I try speaking of it, I'll see it all again. I don't want.
The ghosts of the fallen fight in the mist. They turn into horrible creatures called Draugrs. Eternians, Kedweni, men, elves, and dwarves too.
Bloody hell. No peace even after death.
I want to help them, but I need to know more about the battle.
Very well. Listen, a beautiful day that grew hot later. Very hot. When Van de Grift attacked in the afternoon, He sent a dun banner at the fore. Many of our lads shit themselves at the mere sight of their standard, but we had a surprise of our own. Under the cover of night, we prepared fire pits. Our archers lit them up at the right moment. I still can't believe we managed to fool their scouts. If it wasn't for that ambush, we wouldn't be speaking today. They likely wouldn't be in Upper Edirne at all.
Something like this should have like a
dun banner, but that was only
cutscene or something, because that would
Selkirk was our commander.
be so much better than him
Everywhere
explaining
he
it like
appeared,
this.
The Kidwennies gave ground. He wreaked havoc among them. Hearts rose at the mere sight of his armor. Then Vandegrift himself entered the fray. Selkirk met him in the middle of the field. In the end, Vandegrift killed Selkirk. A terrible death that sent the Edirnian ranks into disarray. I thought it was the end of us. Then the sky fell, as if the stars themselves had decided to avenge the death of a great knight. Fire covered the battlefield. Nobody sought the enemy. They were all looking for somewhere to flee. Yes, there were no more friends and enemies, only the living and the dead. They say it was the doing of a Kidwenny sorceress who wanted revenge on Vandegrift. Could be true, as Henselt had her executed right after the battle.
Shit. Did you see the duel between Selkirk and Vandegrift?
Did you see the duel between Selkirk and Vandegrift?
I stood half a furlong from them. Never seen a fight like it. Probably never will again. They'd already met once, at a jousting tournament in Ardcarreg. Selkirk won there. He beat on the visitor so hard he broke his sword. Selkirk was a true knight, the last of his breed. Vandegrift was so pissed off after that tournament he hanged the smith who made his sword and ordered a special one from a sorcerer. I bet he cut down Selkirk with that new sword.
Vandegrift is dead. What happened to his sword?
Saskia's got it. Good thing too. Only her hand can tame the hatred enchanted in that sword. After the battle, when the flames abated, the scavengers came. They stole everything. Imagine, not a single keepsake of Selkirk in the whole of Edirne. His brother babbles something about a gauntlet, but he's a lying dog.
What happened to the Dun Banner?
You captured the Dun Banner standard?
Henselt's choice troops, and not a one survived. The visitors sent them to their deaths, refused to give them reinforcements. He was a monster in human form. The men of the Dun were real swaggerers. Killed a lot of our lads, but for every Dunner, there were 7 Edirnians. They had no chance. Aye, we captured their standard. We buried what was left of them in the crypts beyond Vergen. Their standard lies with them. Worthy foes are to be respected, even in death.
I'm going to need that standard.
Thanks, Cecil. I know what to look for now.
Thanks, Cecil. That was helpful.
Cecil.
I think I know
Cecil,
what I need to lift the curse now.
Madam Eilhard claims you need 4 symbols.
Yep.
The standard symbolizes death. Vandegrift's sword stands for hatred. What about the other 2?
She's going to get the others.
Philippa has a handle on the rest.
Here's hoping you're right.
Apparently. Hatred symbolized. Next new phase? Alright. Wait for events to unfold. Death symbolized. Why does it still say that I have to talk to him for? The fuck? Saskia needs medicine. Well, why did you just end the conversation then?
An antidote, but she needs an artifact to do that.
Would you like a fern and a dancing worm to go with it? Listen, I don't know about magic, but there is a place, as long as I can remember, it's been of interest to sorcerers. They say it's a very strong intersection. Look for magic there.
Where exactly is there?
Seek out the ruins in the forest beyond Bergen. There's a place of power there. You can't miss it. Why so glum? Saskia's a tough girl. She'll bounce back. Keep your head up.
Thanks, Cecil.
Yeah, Geralt.
No, Witcher.
Keep your head up.
You. Save that lass, and you'll save my town.
Alright, Mr. Bearded Man. Let's continue. Alright, find the place of power which Cecil Burden mentioned. Okay, if I can get out of here, because apparently there's no door thing here.